Welcome back to the XRP Insights community, where we break down the latest and most significant developments in the world of digital assets and blockchain technology. After years of speculation, heated debates, and high-profile legal battles, something truly monumental has finally taken place in the world of finance and cryptocurrency. Ripple, the innovative company behind the digital asset XRP, now holds a seat at the most powerful financial table in the United States, the Federal Reserve's Faster Payments Task Force Steering Committee. This is a historic moment, not just for Ripple, but for the entire crypto industry. This isn't just another partnership or a simple collaboration, it's a formal, public acknowledgement that Ripple's cutting-edge technology is being seriously considered to help modernize and overhaul the entire U.S. payment infrastructure. Blockchain, once dismissed as a fringe experiment or a passing trend, is now stepping into the spotlight as a core pillar of mainstream finance. The world's largest institutions are taking notice, and the implications are massive. Picture the current financial system as a tangled network of slow, outdated roads full of bottlenecks, delays, and inefficiencies. Ripple's technology is the digital superhighway the Federal Reserve wants to build, promising speed, security, and global reach. This move is a powerful validation of Ripple's years of relentless work and innovation. It shifts the conversation from if blockchain will be adopted by major institutions to how soon and how far its impact will reach. For XRP holders and crypto enthusiasts, this is a pivotal turning point. The potential of XRP is no longer just theoretical, it's now being translated into real-world, institutional integration at the highest levels of finance. The implications are enormous, ranging from faster, more secure bank transfers to a complete reimagining of how global commerce and cross-border payments are conducted. This could reshape the way money moves around the world. As we dive deeper into this development, we'll explore the technology behind Ripple, the global players involved, and the market signals that are all pointing in one clear direction, a future where blockchain is at the heart of finance. The game has fundamentally changed. Ripple is no longer just a disruptor, it's now a major player shaping the future of money and payments. Stay tuned as we unpack what this means for the future of money, the evolution of digital assets, and the new era of global finance that's just beginning. To really understand Ripple's new role in the evolving world of finance, let's break down some key terms that are shaping the future of money. These concepts might sound technical, but they're at the heart of a global transformation in how value moves across borders and between people. Distributed ledger technology, or DLT, is essentially a digital system for recording transactions. Imagine it as a shared, tamper-proof notebook that updates instantly for all participants, no matter where they are in the world. This means every transaction is transparent, secure, and can't be altered without everyone knowing. DLT removes the need for a central authority, making processes more efficient and trustworthy. The XRP ledger is a leading example of fast, efficient DLT in action. Unlike traditional systems that can take days to settle transactions, the XRP ledger processes them in seconds with minimal cost and energy use. This speed and efficiency are why it's gaining attention from major financial players. Now, let's talk about central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs. These are digital versions of national currencies, issued and regulated by central banks. Unlike cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, CBDCs are backed by governments and designed to be stable, secure, and accessible to everyone. They represent the next step in the evolution of money, blending the reliability of traditional currency with the innovation of digital technology. But for CBDCs to work effectively, they need modern payment rails, the networks and systems that actually move money from one place to another. Our current payment rails are often slow, expensive, and built on decades-old technology. Think of it like trying to run a bullet train on old, crumbling tracks. It just doesn't work efficiently. Ripple's on-demand liquidity solution uses XRP as a bridge currency, creating entirely new, hyper-efficient payment rails. This allows for instant, low-cost global transfers, eliminating the delays and high fees that have plagued international payments for years. It's a game-changer for businesses and individuals alike. The Federal Reserve's Faster Payments Initiative is a major step toward building this kind of modern, real-time payment system in the United States. It's about making sure money can move as quickly as information does today. The Fed recognizes that DLTs like Ripple's can solve long-standing payment problems quickly and securely, opening the door to a more connected and efficient financial world. Ripple isn't just making a new product, it's offering a fundamental upgrade to the world's financial infrastructure. This is about building the digital highways that will carry the money of tomorrow, making transactions faster, safer, and more accessible for everyone. Understanding these concepts is key. This isn't just about speculation or hype, it's about a technological revolution that's changing how the world's money moves, and who gets to participate in the global economy. The world's biggest institutions are now embracing this shift, signaling that the future of finance is being built right now. and it's powered by innovation like DLT, CBDCs, and next-generation payment rails. Ripple's appointment to the Fed's Faster Payments Task Force is more than symbolic. It gives Ripple a direct voice in shaping America's financial future. This task force includes the biggest names in banking and tech, but Ripple is the only member with blockchain-based technology. That gives Ripple a unique opportunity to demonstrate the real-world benefits of DLT to regulators and legacy institutions. Ripple is no longer an outsider, it's now helping design the very system it once sought to disrupt. Years of groundwork led to this moment, with the Fed formally acknowledging XRP's potential. Ripple's inclusion signals a shift from theory to real implementation. Having former Ripple insiders now at the Fed only strengthens this collaboration. The nuances of XRP's technology are finally being understood at the highest levels. While institutional progress is huge, let's take a closer look at what's happening with XRP's price action right now. The market is buzzing with anticipation, and traders everywhere are keeping a close eye on every tick. XRP's performance is often seen as a bellwether for the broader crypto market, so its current moves are drawing extra attention. As of late October 2025, XRP is consolidating between 2.34 and 2.54, hovering around $2.30. This range has held for several days, with buyers and sellers locked in a tug-of-war, each waiting for a decisive breakout. This tight range is like a coiled spring. Traders are bracing for a major move. The longer XRP stays compressed, the more powerful the eventual breakout could be, an add in hand to start into the suspense. Key technical levels are in sharp focus. The 234 mark is acting as critical support. If XRP falls below this, it could trigger a wave of short-term selling and a dip toward lower price zones. On the flip side, a breakout above $2.52 could ignite a strong rally, as traders rush to catch the momentum and push prices higher. Futures open interest remains high, signaling that traders are positioning for significant volatility. This elevated interest often precedes sharp price swings as leveraged positions amplify market moves. Recent outflows from exchanges may temporarily suppress price rallies, as fewer tokens are available for immediate trading. This can create a supply crunch if demand suddenly spikes. Analysts see this consolidation as a setup for a potential explosive rally, similar to past surges where XRP broke out after periods of sideways movement. Many are drawing parallels to previous bull runs. If XRP's market dominance rises, some models predict a price that could break the $10 barrier. Such a move would mark a historic milestone for the asset and the broader crypto market. The technicals and fundamentals are aligning, creating a rare moment of agreement among analysts and traders. This convergence often precedes major market shifts. The stage is set for a major move, and all eyes are on XRP as the next chapter in its story unfolds. Ripple's U.S. breakthrough is just one part of a global expansion. The SEC lawsuit resolution opened the floodgates for central banks and institutions worldwide. In Europe, XRP is positioned as a foundation for the digital euro and as a bridge for cross-border payments. Ripple's tech is also key to the new ISO 2022 global messaging standard, replacing SWIFT. The acquisition of Hidden Road signals Ripple's push into institutional finance, building a full ecosystem for digital asset trading. Ripple is creating a worldwide network, the Internet of Value, connecting every major economic corridor. Global institutions now see Ripple as a builder of the future financial system. Ripple's involvement with the BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, is reshaping global finance. These countries want to reduce reliance on the US dollar and SWIFT, and are turning to Ripple to build alternative financial infrastructure. Ripple is already powering real-world projects. Brazil's central bank uses Ripple for crypto liquidity, and Ripple is helping develop India's digital rupee. Russia, cut off from SWIFT, is exploring a CBDC on the XRP ledger. China is working with Ripple to enable cross-border digital currency interoperability. The BRICS bloc is building a parallel financial system, with Ripple at its core. The XRP ledger offers a neutral, efficient bridge for global trade and remittances. This could mean unprecedented adoption and transaction volume for XRP. What does all this mean for XRP holders? The value of XRP comes from real-world utility, not just speculation. Every time a bank or payment provider uses Ripple's on-demand liquidity, they need XRP, creating sustained demand. Major partnerships like the Fed, digital euro, and BRICS mean entire financial systems will run on this fuel. As adoption grows, so does demand for XRP, driving long-term value. Institutional adoption brings legitimacy and attracts conservative investors, raising the price floor. Ripple's acquisition of Hidden Road builds on-ramps for institutional capital. XRP is evolving from a speculative asset to a mission-critical financial tool. The foundation for utility-driven growth is stronger than ever. So, where do we go from here? Ripple's official role with the Fed, deep BRICS integration, and digital euro work create a trifecta of bullish fundamentals. The industry is maturing, with Ripple and XRP at the center. For the XRP Insights community, now is the time for informed optimism. Focus on institutional developments, not just price charts. XRP is shifting from what could be to what is happening. As these systems go live, real-world demand for XRP will surge. Your engagement and support help drive adoption and network effects. Stay tuned. This is just the beginning of a new era in global finance.